Developing cars set on fire. Teens trying to better their lives now have no way to get to work. What we've uncovered, plus what landed a local state rep behind bars. That's next. Live from clickorlando.com and WKMG. We're getting results in your neighborhood now at 11 p.m.
You could have done anything to anybody, but why do it to people that probably need the most help?
Now at 11, two cars set on fire just days apart, devastating two teens trying to make it after aging out of foster care. What this man is handing over to detectives that could get results.
Plus, new details from NASA when Boeing's Starliner capsule should finally return to Earth, but not the way the company hoped. But we start with some breaking news right now about a scare at Walt Disney World. It's on a lot of social media at the moment. Thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Ginger Gadsden. Fortunately, it is nothing serious. A Twitter user named Anna Rosada shared this video with News 6. She says their quote was literally a stampede because of a suspected shooter. I thought that I was actually going to be my last day. I was shoved out of the way and fell. Mothers were crying. Fortunately, though, the scare is just that, a scare. And in just the past 10 minutes, the Orange County Sheriff's Office tweeted this alert, quote, "There is no active shooter at Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. A fight occurred and a popping sound was heard that we believe was a balloon. Guests began running, and that's how the active shooter rumor started. There is no active shooter." We have crews on the way. Look for updates at once on clickorlando.com.
Our other top story now at 11 tonight, a local state rep arrested for fraud. Representative Carolina Amnesty represents parts of West Orange County, including the Disney area.
Yeah, she is out of jail tonight. News 6's Treasure Roberts looks at the charges against Amnesty and what it could mean for the Republicans' re-election effort.
New at 11 tonight, two cars set on fire days apart. What's worse, though, the loss of those cars is hitting two teens really hard who have been working to try to get ahead. Now they have no ride to work. Both of them aged out of the foster care program. They're staying at the Fane House on Clarcona-Ocoee Road near Pine Hills Road. It's a transitional place to live for former foster kids. The director shared the story with News 6's Troy Campbell, hoping to get results. New at 11 tonight, we now know when Starliner will come back to Earth, but not the way Boeing or NASA had hoped. A readiness review today agreed Starliner can undock from the ISS as soon as 6:04 next Friday night. That would mean a landing in the White Sands Desert just after midnight on September 7th. Of course, there's not going to be any people on board when that space taxi comes back to Earth. Saturday, NASA announced there was too much uncertainty for Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore to land in the capsule that sent them to space. Since early June, they've been helping Boeing troubleshoot thruster problems that popped up as Starliner tried to dock at the ISS. After landing in the New Mexico desert, the capsule will be closely examined at the Starliner factory at Kennedy Space Center. Butch and Sonny will ride a SpaceX Dragon home in February.
Tonight, the city of Lake Mary is calling in extra security ahead of probably the largest celebration in that city in ages. A huge parade honoring our Lake Mary Little Leaguers. Now, but by Saturday, the All-Stars will probably have this whole parade thing pretty much down. They got a chance to take in cheering crowds as they waved down the middle of Main Street, USA in the Magic Kingdom. News 6's Justin Wormuth was out at Disney for their big day. I love that mom's reaction. That's my baby up there.
My baby.
Yeah. Be sure to join Justin tomorrow night for And It's Our Summer Special. You'll hear from the players about their incredible trip and big victory. It's tomorrow night at 8 right here on WKMG. And of course, join News 6 on Saturday in person if you can.
We'll be broadcasting Saturday morning's big parade live, but downtown Lake Mary is really not that big, so there's important info if you're planning to come. News 6's Catherine Silver asked Trooper Steve to walk us through the route.
And Catherine mentioned Sunrail will offer free transportation Saturday.
But keep in mind the trains will only be running between Sanford, Lake Mary, Longwood, and Altamont Springs stations. That starts at 8 in the morning and runs until just after 2:15.
You don't want to get stranded, remember that. So if you don't want to deal with a sea of people, watch the parade right here on News 6. Justin, Lisa Bell, Candace Campos, Jamie Say, and Trooper Steve are all out there for our special coverage. We'll also bring it to you on clickorlando.com, our YouTube channel, and News 6 Plus, so we have you covered.
Our local firefighters and paramedics get results on the job every day, and plenty of days they save lives.
But only a few times do they find out what happened to the people whose lives they touched.
It feels amazing to finally tell them that, I'm alive and you made a difference in my life. I was hoping this day would come, and so it's finally here. So.
How that crash survivor used TikTok to help track down the heroes who saved her life, and we'll take you to that special reunion. That's next.
Also, Disney cast members volunteer their time and donate supplies for one of our favorite nonprofits. How they're getting results for a gift for teaching. You're watching News 6 at 11, live on a Thursday night. We're getting results for DeBerry, Winter Park, and all of Central Florida.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Rubenstein Law. Congratulations to Trooper Steve on winning the 2024 Law Enforcement Officer of the Year Award.
After a 2.5-hour flight, a 2.5-hour car ride, we have made it to the Little League World Series. Good morning from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. An opportunity of a lifetime. It was a nail biter. Their backs against the wall. What an awesome win for Lake Marion. It's absolutely incredible. We're going to be here rooting on our boys.
Now at 11, saying thank you for a second chance. A terrible car crash could have ended her life, but nearly a year of surgeries and rehab, a local woman turned to TikTok to find the people who saved her life.
And today it happened. Emotions were high. There were plenty of tears and some hugs. News 6's Laverne McGee was there for this reunion.
Fantastic.
What a cool moment.
Love that, yeah. Well, tonight, Walt Disney World cast members have really gotten results for one of our favorite nonprofits.
Today, they teamed up with a gift for teaching for their annual back-to-school supply drive. We were there as volunteers sifted through thousands of school supplies. They've been donated by cast members who then organize the supplies so they can be available to teachers free of charge. This is the first time the event was held on Disney property. But as a founding sponsor, the company has partnered with A Gift for Teaching for more than 25 years. A Gift for Teaching has given out more than $175 million in supplies since that organization was founded in 1998.
They do such great work.
Good bang for your buck when you donate to A Gift for Teaching. Julie Broughton joins us now for a look at the weather for today and tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to see a few coastal showers as we head through the rest of the evening and the overnight hours. So a pretty similar setup to what we saw this morning with those showers starting early in the day. Now, as we head into our holiday weekend, our rain chances are going to go up to about 60% by Monday. And of course, we've been talking about the tropics. We are now monitoring 2 areas for the potential of development. The National Hurricane Center has been watching this wave right in here. Notice the area in orange. That now has that wave has about a 50% chance of further development over the next 7 days as it continues moving toward the Lesser Antilles. Now, we're also watching a wave that's just come off the coast of Africa. The National Hurricane Center giving that about a 20% chance of further development over the next 7 days. Now, you've probably heard a lot about this wave. Some of the models are taking it into the Gulf as an organized system in about another week and a half or so. It is way too early to tell where this will go if it does develop, but we will be here watching it very closely for you. So I know you're seeing a lot of buzz on social media about that. But again, the models are really varying from run to run. Here's what's happening for us as we move you through the rest of your evening hours. Again, most of us are dry out there, but notice we are seeing some showers out over the Atlantic with that easterly flow in place. Some of those showers will brush our coastline as we head through the overnight hours. So you could see a few coastal showers for your morning drive tomorrow. Now, the rain started early today, and that kind of held our temperatures down. In Orlando, we officially hit a high of 89 degrees. The normal high this time of year is 91. And again, consider this a plea to continue sending us your fabulous pet pictures. Head to clickorlando.com/pins, and you can share pictures like this. This is Shelby. Isn't she absolutely gorgeous? Right now, downtown Orlando, our Light Orlando camera, we are in good shape, sitting at 81 degrees, and that's the general range where most of us are right now. A little bit cooler. Right now in the Villages, you're at 72 degrees. Big area of high pressure sitting off our east coast is continuing to bring us that onshore component to our winds. We did see a little little bit of dry air aloft try to sneak into some of our northern counties today, but overall, we will keep our rain chances as we head through the overnight hours around 20%, and then during the day tomorrow, expect that 50% chance of showers and storms. Now, here is your pinpoint accurate forecast.
Sponsored by Strata Air Conditioning and Heating. AC emergency? You ought to call Strata.
77 for our overnight low tonight. Again, expect a few of those coastal showers, especially toward morning. Then as we take you through the next 7 days, I bump the rain chances up to 50% for tomorrow. That's where I'm leaving it for Saturday and Sunday, up to 60% for Monday. I think we'll be in good shape for the parade in Lake Mary Saturday morning. But if you have outdoor plans for your holiday weekend, make sure you get those in early.
All right, Julie, thank you. Here are tonight's winning lottery numbers. Pick 2, 3, 7. Pick 3, 6, 1, 3. Pick 4, 8, 3, 0, 4. And pick 5, 1, 6, 8, 6, 2. And the fireball is 3. Fantasy 5, 23, 16, 34, 21, and 36.
And cash for life, we have 5, 20, 33, 40, 48, and the cash ball is 3. Good luck.
Well, you could be lucky enough to have Trooper Steve come live with your family.
That's a funny tease right there. Okay. But he's not the same Trooper Steve you see every morning. This one is just a little bit hairier. Meet the other Trooper Steve. That's next.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Freedom Health Medicare Advantage Plans.
In the morning, we're bringing you the stories that matter most to you.
Exactly. You want to know what's happening in your neighborhood.
You wake up and you get what you need before your day begins.
That's what News 6 Mornings does every day. You got to watch before you go.
Trooper Steve on Patrol is sponsored by Gibson Truck World. We are the king of trucks.
So every month, Trooper Steve goes on patrol to the Orange County Animal Shelter to help get results for dogs needing forever homes.
Yeah, Steve stopped by again today when another dog caught his attention.
This is Trooper Steve, named after someone we know. I don't know, it's some guy. But he is 8 months old, still very much a puppy. And believe it or not, this dog was found tied outside. Someone had abandoned this dog, left him tied outside. For whatever reason, we don't know. I mean, this is probably one of the best, healthiest young dogs that comes in here. I will say this, whoever had him was taking care of him until that very moment where they decided to just leave him there. But he is well fed. He's very, he's respectable. He knows some commands, but he's still a puppy, so he's still a little goofy. That's why I have him on the leash. Certain breeds, especially Catahoulas, hunting dogs, they tend to be a little bit more on the protective side. They're guard dogs, they're working dogs. So we want to remind people, just be aware of things like that when you adopt a dog. Not every dog's going to be a sofa snuggler. Some dogs need a job, they need to work, they need to play. And he's definitely one of these dogs that's going to need a lot of exercise. He's very strong and he's very agile.
Love the coloring on that
I know,
guy.
he's very beautiful.
Good-looking dog.
All right, Ryan's here now with sports.
All right, UCF put it on cruise control tonight in the opener.
Yeah, and that doesn't shock anyone, especially as a huge favorite against New Hampshire. We'll show you how it happened, and we'll have a live report from sports director Jamie Say. But before we go to break, Magic big man Wendell Carter Jr. continues to give back. Today he hosted Flight 34 at L3 Harris Flight School in Sanford. It gives young African-American aviation enthusiasts a chance to learn about the industry, lets them work with drones, simulators, and other equipment. We'll be right back.
The Prep Player of the Week is sponsored by Sonic. Sonic. Breaking news, traffic. When you need to know what's going on in your neighborhood, trust Sky 6 to get the bigger picture. Exclusively sponsored by attorney Dan Newland.
Welcome back. On paper, UCF against New Hampshire is a pretty ho-hum season opener. In reality, it went as everyone might expect it would. All right, well, we didn't have time to hear from Sam there, but
Sam said he loved his dad.
He loved his dad. He loves playing for his dad and all those great things.
To paraphrase,
Dad's
I remember.
great.
Yes, he is.
All right, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us for the news tonight. Have a good one.
We'll see you on Friday.